The HAVENBELL Trilogy, Book 3, EZRAH, written by Allison Hunt, copyright 2011, Chapter 4, Joyride. Wayne was thrilled. At the rate of which the shuttle could fly, he could see every land and return again before his father did. First he flew to the mountains and picked up the drake and feathers. "Come with me," he told them. "We're here to save you, and we're going for a ride." He flew over the cliffs of Ortso. It was fantastic, and only a few drakens lived there now. He found a nice spot to land. "Let's go, everyone." He spoke to everyone on board through the speaker. "We shall not. He'll kill us all." "No, he won't. He'll kill me. Come breathe the air," Wayne pressed. No one resisted, for the minute Denzer left, Wayne had programmed himself to use magic, and everyone came out of the ship and took a fresh breath of air. They looked around at everything. They touched the plants, lay in the grass, and played in the streams. Next they went to Fairy Island. They were not able to enter the shield. Same thing happened in Drake. Wayne zipped to Fathia, and as they lowered, every elf saw that everyone came out of the ship and took a fresh breath of air. They looked around at everything. They touched the plants, lay in the grass, and played in the streams. Next they went to Fairy Island. They were not able to enter the shield. Same thing happened in Drake. Wayne zipped to Fathia, and as they lowered, every elf that saw the shuttle ran in panic. "You're scaring them," one of the drake and feathers said. "Yes, but I won't hurt anyone, and we'll be gone soon." "Are you taking us back to Elkstaff?" the male drake and feather asked Wayne. "Yes, when I'm finished. Which one of you is an EZRAH?" "None of us. Why?" "I need that one to help me." "You shouldn't find her. I know which one that is. It's the Princess of HAVENBELL, and her brother is tough as nails." Wayne found the spot he wanted to land, and they all came out again. They played in the water, but none of them knew how to swim. They soon left Fathia. Then they flew to Josephera. Every feather flew away frightened by them, which gave them the chance to check things out. They unloaded upon the clouds. "Who are you?" Trillium asked in the ancient language while aiming her bow. "I'm no one." He used his powers, but Trillium was stronger. "You're an Aztrak. Are you here to harm us?" "No, I'm Wayne. I'm bringing the drake and feathers back. See?" There were 5 of them, but none were Autumn. Ezra thought Zephyr had her, but he didn't. "I need to find the one that's in EZRAH." "Why?" Trillium pressed. "Because I need her to get the scepter." "The scepter is heavily guarded, and it does not belong to you." "I know, but if she's the Princess of HAVENBELL, she can get it, and I can hide it down in Aztrak to keep it safe from everyone." "Do you have shields in your land?" "Yes." "If they take the eye, your shields will drop. Then they can enter. Drawn and I even got down there ourselves." "No, my father let you in. Trust me. It's very guarded, and we have weapons they cannot beat." "I know someone who can beat them." "Who?" "EZRAH. Keep the scepter where it belongs. Let the king handle that." She read his mind. "Hurry and finish what you are doing here before Denzer returns." "Let's go." He flew to Claranne. Unknown to them, they had landed by the Grove of Souls. They didn't see any centaur. Then a bunch of cracks were made, and many of the Aztraks were caught in Falconberry's traps. Over 10 of them were hung upside down, and 1 drake and feather. He used his laser beam to cut them free. The last thing he needed was to leave anyone out here. "I'm sorry," he said to the drake and feather after she hit the ground. "It's all right. I'm Sage. You're extremely unusual," she smiled. "So are you." He couldn't believe how beautiful she was. They left Claranne swiftly and went to Elkstaff. Wayne was mighty upset because he wanted to be around her longer, but knew he must let her go. Then he got an idea. They landed by the palace, and the drake and feathers came out of the shuttle. The Falconberry saw this and came to them. "Thank you, Aztrak, for returning them. You scared the hell out of everyone coming here, but I forgive you now." "Where is my daughter?" Jake Falconberry asked. "What daughter?" "Jocelyn. She's an elf, and Zephyr has her, too." "I don't know. I don't have much time to return. I won't be able to find her. I'm sorry, but I have an idea. I will take the Pegasus and stay here and help all of you." Sage instantly smiled. Zin watched them. He was very interested in the Aztrak women. He had planned to sneak onto their ship, but he forgot about his plan the minute he saw Jin's daughter, Zara. He had seen her before. once many summers ago, but he never snooped around Jin. He didn't have to spy on him because Jin was very loyal. He was surprised at how much he was attracted to his own race, Drake and Feather, one like him, and she even made him feel emotions. Wayne brought up Ivory and ordered the Aztraks to leave. They did. Jack told the Drake and Feathers to fly home. On the way, Zara heard a voice. "Land," it said. She landed in the middle of the forest. It was cold because it was the end of winter. All of the trees were still bare. Then a man appeared before her. He was a Drake and Feather too, but she had never seen a male besides Xander's son. He was intriguing, and he looked dangerous. "Easy," he warned. "What do you want?" "You. I like you. You bother me." "Who are you?" "I'm Zen." He had a hard time talking about his emotions. He barely had any, so he did something else instead. "Watch," he said. Suddenly, sprouts began to push out of the ground and rapidly opened into flowers. The buds on the trees opened and filled with leaves. Vines of wisteria began to bloom. Cherry and plum trees filled with tiny pink and white flowers. He made the wind blow and tiny petals fell all around her. She held up her hand and smiled in delight. "You did that? How did you do that? Are you magical?" "Yes." It was as romantic as he could be. "Why haven't I ever seen you before?" "Because I must stay hidden. It's my mission." "Why?" "I must be careful. I am the Prince of HAVENBELL." "You are?" "Yes. I must speak to your father, Jin. I want to take you somewhere much safer than here so that no one hurts you or takes you again. I want you near me, and my father's going to be overjoyed to meet you." Dinzer's back. Dun, dun, dun. Dinzer came down into the city of Aztrak with Winter. They spoke in the ancient language and Winter left. Wayne was gone, and so was one of the horses. Dinzer opened a seeing tear to find them. "Power shuttle on my command." When he arrived in Elkstaff, everyone went running. Wayne and Sage were together when Dinzer showed up. "I love you, Sage. My father's here, and I'm dead meat. I'll never stop trying to find you, I promise." "Goodbye, Wayne." She kissed him, and he and the horse vanished. When he was beamed up, his father stunned him with a gun. "Grounded!" Dinzer shouted. "I ought to kill you for that. At least I stopped your foolish plan." "Nay, you did not. It's too late." Wayne was frozen. Dinzer spit on him, which was actually very merciful. He didn't speak another word to him. They returned underground, and something strange happened. Wayne didn't need Autumn to get the scepter. The king of HAVENBELL came to Wayne holding it. Winter slowly strode up to him. "Bad boy," Winter said, and Wayne was erased by the scepter. After Zephyr learned that he had lost the Drake and Feathers, he decided to go see Trillium and bring Jocelyn to her. Jocelyn rested with a fairy nearby her. "Don't be like Duran, be like your father Phariseth. He is your father. Duran went mad over that scepter, over the power, and it broke my heart. How it broke my heart, the emptiness of that fantastic man. He was my only friend for so long, my teacher, my trainer, my protector, my passion, and even my lover. He was empty, and it broke my heart into pieces, Zephyr. You have to try to change Lox and his mother. You must change them to the good before the king kills them. Can you beat their minds?" "Absolutely. I am the child of child." "Don't you ever say that again!" Trillium screamed. "Why?" "I realized why Duran always called me child." "Because you're the child of harmony." "Nay, he did it to make me feel small. He did it because he wanted to keep me underneath him at all times. He knew I hated it. I was a powerful woman, the strongest to come in my time, and I threatened him. I could match his strength and knowledge, but never believed I could because he wouldn't let me. He wanted to control me by insisting I was small. He loved you. Why would he punish you?" "Because every day his love for me punished him. He spared me many mercies. He protected Jonathan from death. He protected me from death. He could have stolen my power. He could have killed Phariseth at any time he pleased, and he didn't. as much as he hated him. He could have forever screwed up Verisef's head about me. Mother! He screamed. He was broken, and Trillium didn't mean to hurt him with her comment. I'm so sorry, Zephyr. Listen to me. You have to get everyone on the right side before Zack and Locke start contending each other. My grandson will kill every last one of you. If we don't all make peace and accept the King of Havenbell and protect him, the Aztracs will annihilate all of us. Forget about the scepter, the power, the king, the throne, EZRAH, Locke, and everything contending nature's law. You surrender to my wishes, Zephyr. Listen to me. I am your mother, even though you are a hungry Ortson, like all of them are. What if I don't listen to you and I annihilate some people of my own? Then you will not get your one true wish. What wish is that, the scepter? Your grandmother Jacia and I made a special potion with the fairies. So? We gave it to Falconberry on purpose because Ortsons just love elves. But it was stolen from him. So what? It's Jocelyn's cure. What? You can fix it? We made it a long time ago. We knew that if you learned you had Duran's power, you may hurt somebody's mind up pretty fierce, like Duran could have done to Verisef. I considered these things later. Oh, Mother, you do love me much, don't you? Yes, we all do. Be good. Be what Duran could have been, should have been, and accept that you are not the King of Havenbell. What are you going to choose, the scepter or Jocelyn? I want both. Zephyr loved his mother very much at this, but this was the first time he had ever pressed her with everything he had, despite of her kindness. Who has the cure? The Prince of Havenbell. I love where Zen falls in love and makes all the petals fall. That's cool. Zephyr's like, who's got it? Like, he's still not going to give up. Thanks for making the potion. Who's got the potion? Guess what the Grove told Zack? Saucelle! Saucelle! Zack shouted. He did a happy little dance and sang to himself. Saucelle, Saucelle, Saucelle! He shouted. Winter was pissed. He keeps saying my name. Zane Saucelle! He's going to drive me insane, Cheyenne. Can you block him out? Nay, he has that calling power I hate, and I always hear my name spoken. Saucelle! Zack smiled. Now he knew for sure that his old friend from childhood was the King of Havenbell, and Zack knew, just like Zane knew, that they were both Adrella. EZRAH could get the eye and beat the boundaries. He didn't need his powers. He could throw blades better than anyone, and he ruled the Adrella with his special wings and necklace. I can make it stop, Cheyenne smiled. You can? Yes. She wrapped her wings around him. Zane Saucelle, Zack cackled, but Winter didn't hear him. Wayne is requested. Wayne is requested. Gabriel looked up. Been nice knowing ya. Wayne left without a word. He hadn't enjoyed being back in Aztrac. He approached Denzer. Don't be so sad, son. You've been miserable, so I brought you a present. I stole your girlfriend and brought her here. No way! Yes, just in case. We shouldn't have any Aztrac half-breeds out there. Ah, I see, for your happiness. My child will be a quad breed, and you know it. You didn't touch her, did you? Yes. Father, what did you do? I froze her and touched her wings. Maybe she didn't want you to. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. You are right, son. Drake and feathers are beautiful. I want one. That would probably be a good thing for you, but leave mine alone. She is mine now. Thank you, Father. They approached the glass room. Many Aztracs were looking at her from the outside. Father, that's the wrong one. That's not Sage. Oh, mine? She doesn't look very happy, and it's your fault. I doubt she wants to stay here. I can make her want to stay. But what Denzer didn't realize is that he had stolen Zara, and Zen was not only pissed, he was going straight for the eye.